One. How's it going, everyone? High Jump here. Welcome to the very first Duelist Highlander event. I'm joined by Kalaza this morning. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty well, pretty early, but you know what? I'm excited for this tournament. I'm excited for something new. So,
Yep, I am. I'm already through my first coffee of the morning. Been up since 5 a.m. This is rather different, but um, Highlander's kind of one of my favorite formats in card games, so this is going to be definitely well worth the early morning.
yeah, I definitely love this format. Definitely when I used to play a lot of Magic, I played a lot of goblins, and I'm really excited for some new synergies that we probably haven't noticed before, just because they're not popular synergies.
Awesome. Oh, dude, awesome. Getting a kind of message from Pound the Kisser saying he definitely missed Lethal.
Oh, from the other night,
From the other night.
that Kalios lethal,
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, no, we're just waiting on the bracket right now. We've got 18 people signed up for this first tournament.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I definitely hope to do a lot of these. I think everyone. I think we're going to see some new players come out. Probably some players we haven't seen in the past. Normally, there's some players that like specialize in a certain format in other kind of card games like Magic and stuff. So we might see some new people who just do this new EDH format.
Oh,
So
for sure, and it's definitely something that I think is going to be like well worth it. I think it's gonna be something that's gonna be a little bit more casual, maybe. Where it's like
yeah.
it's not going to require that you have all the best cards right away. Um,
No, I think we're gonna see a lot of like tech cards. I think we're probably gonna see like a lot of repulsor bees. People are gonna jam in as much card draw as they can in these decks, and in the game, there's not too much. We're probably gonna see spelljammers, leaky hands, and sojourners in probably every single deck.
yeah, no,
And then
it's I think that's definitely true. You need to find that like big card value for since you're only allowed one of each card. I mean, that's going to definitely make this a lot more interesting.
yeah, I think I hope we see a lot of variant of generals. Like I know when you and I played, you played Zeron, I played Swarm, and I think we're gonna see a lot of Swarm just because I feel like Swarm is probably gonna be popular in this one of format. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely true. I'm hoping like I just put out like the deck tech video on Friday. It was a little bit later than what I wanted, but it's definitely it's gonna be interesting to see where people are coming from with like without kind of like a standard meta to be pulling from. It's a lot of where people really want to like take like where they're getting their inspiration from. Like what's the first like what people have come to mind first when they're like, okay, I need to make a deck for this. What do I make?
Exactly. Like when we tested decks, man, I threw in Windrunner in my Swarm deck just because it's one of those cards that doesn't see a lot of play, but in a deck where I can cram in 40 different cards, I can, I thought Windrunner would be a cool addition to that. So
Oh, very true. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting, and I'm excited to see what people come up with. But speaking of the people that we've got a lot of pretty good, like I would say, like a lot of big names in the event, or at least ones that we see a lot in other tournaments.
ooh, bracket is up.
People like Lel
Wait,
Seven,
half a bracket's up.
half a bracket.
Half the half the bracket. Where's the other half of the bracket?
Is that is this all that checked in? We might have ourselves a short event. Looks like we got a lot of interest, but potentially not as many
Not a lot
check-ins.
of check-ins.
Yeah. So we've got. It looks like it went down from 18 down to just 8. But
Oh, whatever.
it's all good. Uh,
Early mornings, man.
they're rough. These are the days I normally sleep in and make up for the fact that I don't have to be up early. Um, but all in all, we've got still got some good names. We got Bry Guy 77. Let's see here. Other names I recognize are Son of Makuta, which is weird because I know he's a low sevens friend. So I figured they'd be. I know they were practicing together, so I figured those two would be here. But Saturday morning. But like which who do you since we have no idea what people are bringing, do you want to check out see what Bry Guy brought? Since we've seen his deck building abilities, I'm kind of interested to see what he's bringing.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure thing. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Well, actually, make sure I have. I'm pretty sure I have Halaken added.
Yeah, I think the newer
Yeah.
players there is what was his name? We got the last Dragonborn. He's newer. What's his name? Whale Whiskers. Yeah, he's new. Uh, Destroy 666. I've seen him on ladder a lot. I don't think I've ever seen him in tournaments. Neon Panda's new. So yeah, there's quite a few new names, but regardlessly, it should be an interesting tournament.
Oh, very, very true. Just waiting for some people to come online here. I think everyone's gotten checked in. Might be grabbing some breakfast. But this is definitely gonna be a fun event. It is best 2 out of 3. There's no sideboards, but it is a 40 card singleton deck. So, like we were mentioning earlier, you're only allowed 1 copy of each card, and this will be quite the interesting event since there's not really going to be a whole lot of consistency without I mean, for games like Magic the Gathering, there's a lot of different cards that have the same effect. Like if you want to be able to counter a spell, there's about 50 different ways you can go about countering a spell in that game. But with a game like Duelist, you're going to be looking for similar effects of where it's like draw a card. Well, there won't be draw a card necessarily at like 2 mana available like 10 different ways. It's going to be like, how about this
Yeah.
Sun Wisp, and then maybe a
Well,
Blazing Hound.
yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of Blaze Hounds. Like I said, we're gonna see every way you can draw cards as possible, since it's pretty hard for some decks to draw cards. Naturally you have Starhorn, which has card draw built in, but other than that,
Yeah. We're just getting a list of generals now while we wait for everyone to come online. Looks like Halaken's going to be playing Argion. Um, just getting some information from our TO slowly but surely here. But then we also have Destroy 666 also playing Argion. Son of Makata playing Lilith. And
that's interesting. I thought he'd bring Magmar for sure.
Why is that?
Because every time I've seen him play, that's all he plays is Magmar. He's really big for he has the Keeper of the Veil Magmar deck. Not that I knew we weren't going to see that, but I just figured Magmar is something that he seems very confident with.
Fair enough. And then we also have Bry Guy and Whale Whiskers bringing Faye. Then Street Pharmacist bringing Cass. And finally, Neon
Street
Panda.
Pharmacist. I don't have him in the tournament.
I don't see him on the list either. What? Let's see. But then we have Neon Panda and Pritz bringing Vath. Honestly, I think what we'll see is we'll probably see some grow and other ways to look like a mix. I think when I think Vath in this sort of format, I think a mix of two. I think one of the things you have to look for is kind of a mix of 2 different archetypes in this sort of thing, since there's not really a way to necessarily have just one win condition. Like looking for potentially like Last Dragonborn
Okay.
is Street Pharmacist. Got it. Different names on Battlefy and in
Yeah.
game. Um,
Okay. That's fine.
but I think there's going to be a sort of thing where it's different types of win conditions, like having kind of grow, hoping your minions get out of control, all the while you're
Yeah.
looking to just develop like Smash Vath as your backup.
I think every deck has a few win conditions. I mean, you have to. Every deck's going to have some weird late game cards. I guarantee you we see cards that haven't seen play in a while. I bet you we see some Pandoras. I bet you they're amazing in this. We're going to just see some cards that you normally want to see play because people would run like three War Beast in Magmar or something like that. So
Very true.
I think you're right.
But let's see here. We
We
have
might see in the cast deck. We might see an Obliterate. Maybe by the time Obliterate comes out, there's like 20 tiles.
very true. That'd be kind of nuts. Let's see here. Just trying to get. Where did my second RGN go? There it is.
Hopefully we see some interesting stuff. I guarantee you we're gonna see some weird stuff that we're not even thinking of.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about I thought it was kind of weird that we didn't see any Songhai at all. I figured we'd potentially see like different types of burn coming out of them, but
You know what? It makes sense. Song Guy's very reliant on the same combos, and if you can't do those combos, it's really hard to play them. You know, you could see Riva with like just a bunch of like range stuff, but I don't think it's worth it.
That's
So
quite
I do
true.
agree that I think we're seeing the biggest generals that we'd probably would see in this kind of format, which is Argion, Lilith, Faye, Cass, and Vass. Same thing with Zeron. Like Zeron's okay in this, but she's really relying on Helinar. Just if you're using her BBS, it's just going to be reliant on just healing your minions. Not really any synergy.
Very true. But we're waiting on Bry Guy and Heliken to get all set up. We had tossed around the idea of a sideboard in this event, actually, but I figure it's with kind of like comparatively a limited card pool in comparison to like other games that use a similar format. I don't really feel like it's going to do that much to have a sideboard. I feel like most of your main strategies are going to be in your main deck. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
like while you
I don't
could
think
like
Cyborg's needed.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like I mean it would be kind of like I'm trying to think here if there's like anything that really has a um, that has like a third like win condition. Like I mean, surprise like maybe surprise side deck in like all of your mech, but there's only allowed one piece of it unless they
You're gonna
suddenly add.
Exodia Mechazor.
These are my grandfather's cards. Um,
If somebody gets Mechazor in this, I don't even. He deserves a ribbon all by himself just for getting Mech out.
yeah, I don't like the idea of a Mechzor ribbon though.
Could you imagine though
Oh
if
god.
someone wins? I guarantee Mechazor might be like a thing in this.
I mean, you'd have to have so much.
Jeez.
Okay, it'd have to be like Starhorn. Would be like the
Yeah.
only way of making that work. Like a regular Starhorn plan, but like you're running extra draw. Like you're not caring how much you're getting, how much you're drawing your opponent because you're not going to see that Decimus until like halfway through the game.
Can I add? And this is actually surprising because I definitely thought we were 100% going to see this general. We're not seeing no Xerex.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. I mean, obelisks are basically they are huge value in this sort of format, at least in my opinion. But it's
Yep.
I was gonna say, like, how many are there? There's three that you can get right off the bat, and
I
then
mean,
Allomancer on top of that.
yeah. Even without the obelisk, though, the fact that in this kind of format, you have to be careful with the removal. So your opponent cannot just go around and just punish everything. He's got one punish, and no one's going to waste it on obelisk early game. The only obelisk that they might waste removal on is Fireblaze. And
Very
then
true.
and then also with Xerex, he makes minions with his BBS, which is why I was like, why I think it's interesting that no one's running him because I feel like in this mode is going to be top deck, top deck, top deck all the time,
Hmm.
unless you get some really good card draw going.
Very true. I think that's the case as well. There's a lot to be said. Like having minions on board is definitely something that's like not to be like undervalued here. Just trying to fix a bit of.
Definitely reason why I thought we see maybe a little bit of Riva, but I can understand Songhai because it's more reliant on spells now. In like, think of cards like Inner Oasis in this. Even one Inner Oasis can shut down your opponent in this kind of format because he
True.
doesn't have mass removal.
I
So
mean, against the Vath decks though, you have to worry about the
one
one Plasma
plasma.
Storm.
Yeah,
Looks like we are jumping into game number one already. We got
yeah,
Heliken
boy.
versus Bryguy coming right up.
Oh, I'm so excited, so excited right now.
All right, let's see here. Get things moved over.
The Horn Shaman. How you can bring in a Horn Shaman, which means he's probably playing in Divine Bond.
I mean, with
The one
RGN,
copy of Divine Bond in the deck.
oh, and he gets it right away. Sunwish, so good though. He's got Lucent Beam, looking to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Sunwind Greaves, oh my Glaives, excuse me. But we got Blazing Spines, Albi Sage. Looks like it's gonna be a mix of Vesper and
And
Arcanist,
Arcanist.
which I think is perfect. That's one of like the archetypes I was really thinking about. And we see like a perfect opener too.
Yeah, great opener for Bry Guy here. I mean, he has to be
Oh.
careful. He can't spit out his hand too early because he's going to he's not going to have the card draw to get it back. Hayukin though, if he does play that Horn Shaman, even if he doesn't Divine Bond anything, that +4 health around it, anything, is crazy.
Very true, but we do see the infinite value of Snow Chaser um, ready and available for Bryguy in this next turn. Um, ooh, but getting a taunt off, or excuse me, provoke with the Silver Guard Knight.
Which is actually really nice here because he blocked in the I forget his name, the Vesper, Crystal Cloaker. There we go. I haven't seen that card played in forever. He blocked in the Crystal Cloaker, which is really good, so he can't get the infantry value.
Yeah, I like this a lot. And he's got a Holy Immolation on top of that. Oh my god. Haleikin's getting like the perfect hand for Archeon.
Braga just throwing down the Dilatos, which is I think is fine. A 5/3 on board is nice.
I feel like you smork it up here. Like you just you go 3 to face Holy Immo.
You can actually go 5. You could be yeah, I guess you could Holy Immo.
Well, no, he can move down. He can move down BBS first, then Holy Immo.
Yeah. And then where he's positioned at, the Dilatos can't even hit him still.
Yeah, I like that play a lot. That's like you're dealing 9 damage on like on your 3rd turn, and clearing off the Vesper.
Yeah, and you're not in the way of getting you're not in the way of dying to you know, you're not walking into Fey BBS either.
Exactly.
Looks like he's going for the Ironcliff play instead. I think we're going to see him take out that Crystal Cloaker there. I think that would be the best play for him. Yep.
Yeah, still leaves 3 health on the Silver Guard. Still pretty healthy. Oh my god, he's getting such good draws.
Ooh, Chromatic Hold. That's actually really nice. Right in case, you know, right in case he does play that Divine Bond next turn, it's possible.
Yeah.
You can see a Divine Bond.
Yeah, I do like that. Thinking pretty far ahead for Haleikin here. Looking to potentially, instead of getting 9 damage off of a BBS Holy Immo play this turn, looking to get 13 damage to. Oh my god, did he? He's not gonna have like an answer.
Not in hand this turn. I mean, that Divine Bond's not going to be as big, but it's still going to be. You're going to have an 8 attack Ironcliff Guardian. I'm about sure that's the play he's going to go with. That's the only play that makes some kind of sense. It looks like he's going to throw down the Cryptographer here in BBS again.
Yeah.
He BBS next turn.
Move your Ironcliff down, hit the Tombstone.
You need to hit the Tombstone. Move your Ironcliff over to the left. Divine Bond that thing. BBS it too. Crimson Oculus. Interesting card. Actually, does that work with walls? If he throws down Crimson Oculus and then next turn Bryguy follows up with the Gravity Well, does that make a pretty big Crimson Oculus?
Yeah, I think it would really discourage the both wall plays. Trying to get the Blazing Spines or the Gravity Well off.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of options right now, but I'm trying to think here. It's just like,
do you go for board clear, or do you try to clear off the Tombstone, or do you go face?
So I'm trying to think here. So if he goes down, hits it for, I mean, it'd still be 1 damage off if he goes down to hit it and then hit it with face.
I think you just go face here. Like you move to the left, stop him from moving. The Tombstone can't touch your Ironcliff. You just Divine Bond. I think that's the play he's gonna go with too. And instead of BBSing, he could just play a Horn Shaman just to get it on board and developed.
Mm-hmm.
He could actually Horn Shaman onto tile and BBS as well if he chose to, but he'd walk in. Ooh no, saving the Divine Bond play, playing the Crimson Oculus instead.
Yeah, I think he's looking for Divine Bond as more of a finisher here. While getting 8 damage to face would be pretty amazing, it wouldn't be too hard for Faye to be able to clear that off.
Well, you got to think, he's already wasted his Chromatic Hold. He doesn't have another one of those in the deck. The only other removal pieces he could have would be like a Aspect of the Fox.
Oh, man.
Not a lot.
Another couple of tech cards that would be really good there would be like Hailstone Prison. I think we're gonna be seeing some more not really I wouldn't say awkward cards, but not I wouldn't say hard removal.
See, now Guy here is kind of forced not to play the Gravity Well, because it would buff up the Crimson Oculus. Pandora, actually, a card that I told you we would probably see is actually in Guy's hand. Dancing Blade's really good in this format as well.
Yeah, very. It's like it's just a really solid card. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say been power creeped out. I'd say it's just more of like you just don't see it as like perfect answers to a lot of cards in this current meta, and at least like in regular gameplay. But here, I think they'll find a perfect home.
Bloom. Oh my god.
Shuts down that perfectly. Doesn't have to worry about the board as much here now.
Yeah, no, he could actually Holy Immolation if he wants. Holy Immolation on the Ironcliff would be pretty clutch here. That way it heals back up the Ironcliff. You move the Horn Shaman out the way. Or you know what? You trade the Horn Shaman right into the
You move your Crimson Oculus forward and then like over one, trade the Horn Shaman in, and then Holy Ammo.
No, you keep the hold on. I think you trade first.
Oh
yeah, you trade first.
Oh, to form
move your Ironcliff down and Holy Ammo.
I thought it was just a single target. 4 health.
Divine Bond this turn would actually be crazy too.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna see that. Yep, here comes the BBS into Divine Bond. Looking to go, what, that's going to be 13 damage to face? Diversifying his threats.
Instead of 1.
Very smart, very smart.
This way he's able to clear off that Albi Sage, able to clear off the Cryptographer and go face for 12. This is looking really good for Hayukin. And even if he plays Gravity Well, even if he plays it, Hayukin actually has the whole Immolation to pick it up. Concealing Shroud's actually really nice here. He needed that.
Yeah, there's no real way for him to to deal with that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Concealing Shroud into Dancing Blades on the Ironcliff. Pretty much the only answer he's got here. I mean, at least he's got a chance to potentially
EMP.
Yeah, that'll kill the Ironcliff, and
it would also
put the.
Will it kill the Crimson Oculus? I think it will. It will.
Yeah.
It should.
Yeah, it's got 2 instances of +1/+1, and the 4 health. Yeah, so he's just got. I mean, that's like a really clutch draw here. Oh my gosh. So he'll be left with probably just a Tombstone. And of course, and the EMP itself.
Unless he kills off the Tombstone this turn, but I think you just have to trade the Yeah,
he's gonna kill off the Tombstone. Keep the Ironcliff still alive.
Holy Immolation. See what he gets here. Let's see what weird cards he has. Shiro.
Oh yes, Peacekeeper.
Woo!
Yeah, I like this. Drop the Shiro. He just healing up a bit, clears him some space. Kill the Tombstone. But no, we're definitely gonna see that EMP coming out this turn.
Yeah, EMP. How much is he at? Is he at 9 mana now?
He's at 8.
Oh no, he's actually 1 off. If he was on 9, he could EMP into the Gravity Well, which would be nuts.
I mean, at least he's still able to BBS here and sets himself up to keep himself blocked off.
Dancing Blade is able to set up for a mana tile and also take out the Shiro.
Yeah.
That was a big turn for Guy. Now Guy is going to be top decking like crazy here now.
Yeah, he's replaced the Gravity Wells, looking for some sort of answer.
Probably looking for some late game. Frigid Corona is not bad. Definitely stunning your opponent this late in game could be really good.
Peacekeeper?
No, if he plays it there, he's walking into BBS.
Yeah. Definitely looking like an easy BBS to clear off that force field. Frigid Corona onto the main body of Argion.
He needed to move down and play it to the right instead.
Yeah, like here.
No, not there. Like if he moved down and played it underneath the EMP.
Oh, okay, gotcha. He moved down first. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
It's his own Shiro Puppy Dragon. Oh, yep, realizing what he's done.
actually, though, if you look in his hand, he does have the Sentinel to actually clear off the EMP, which is still not that bad. It's
Now he doesn't.
wait, can he get around it? Can he get
No.
around it?
No. He's frozen.
No, I mean he can't, but he can play minions around it.
Oh, you mean like, okay, so like drop like a scintilla,
He needs to.
arclight.
No, he needs a holy immolation somehow. He needs to find a 2-drop. That
That's
Corona actually went super clutch for him this turn.
that will save him this turn. If
Yeah, he
he
needs to put it behind him.
Elix, and then Sentinel. So like Elix here, Sentinel kills out the EMP.
I think you Sentinel beat. Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
No,
Just
he's dead if he does that. Because the ephemeral shroud's
yeah.
sitting in Elkin's hand. Oh, this is such a clutch turn. Bry Guy could be bringing this right back.
Yeah, definitely, man. That EMP's one clutch. What's bad about this turn for Hayukin is that he is frozen. If he wasn't frozen, he'd have the most clutch Holy Immolation play.
No, Frigid Corona coming up strong here. Really saving the day for Bry Guy. Yep, Scintilla, Holy Mo, BBS. Just looking to... Wait.
That doesn't... What? Why? I think he panicked a little.
Quite possibly. He's dead here. He's just like, the minions on board is lethal. So we have Bry Guy taking game number 1. But
Yeah, definitely game.
But no, I think that was quite good. We got to see what a Argeon deck does. Like, I mean, honestly, I think he had a really strong opening hand there and a really great early game, but top decks matter.
Yeah, what happened there was, I think it was the draw of that EMP. EMP was really the only thing Bry needed. He happened to draw it, and then he was drawing really all the cards, the answers he needed end game. Even that Concealing Shroud we saw, that was like the first comeback play that he played, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He did really well with that.
But I think both players played very well that entire time. Bry Guy just managed to keep it going when things weren't looking good for him, and then Hayukin I think played pretty excellently to the best of his ability.
Very true. So another update, we've got Destroy 666 up 1 game over Neon Panda, as well as Whale Whiskers up over the last Dragonborn. Over the Dovahkiin. But so let's see here. So we're waiting on game number 2. It's going to be real. I mean, without being able to change decks, because only one general this time around. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. And we are going to be jumping into we're going to be jumping into game number 2. I got to double check who I actually followed in this one. Lycan and Bry Guy.
Ooh, Rust Crawler, good tech card. Taking care of any artifacts.
Yeah, that I've like seen a little bit more of that card being played, and I like it a lot in this kind of format.
He's got a Sun Wisp, and it's gonna get mana death grips.
Oh, it's such a strong opener though. It was like, I think it was the best opening play you could have done there too.
Oh my, he can play a Wings on tile and then mana death grip.
I think that's your
best play. That way you develop a big threat that Argeon can't take care of. This also puts Bry Guy up on mana, so...
But yeah, I mean, we've seen some of the larger minions he be bringing, but if this Wings gets taken care of, which, I mean, we're seeing like... we're seeing a Tiger in hand, it's not looking like a very strong next turn outside of... I mean, Grab Duels can block him off, actually, but Blistering Scorn will take care of those.
Yeah, I think this turn you have to play the Tiger. You really don't have any other answers. You can't risk taking
5 to the face.
Yeah. Tiger at least leaves a clear board. I think that's what we're gonna see here too. Easy cleanup.
And sitting in the middle of the board, leaves them in a space to be able to potentially react and go for whichever mana tile that Bry Guy doesn't.
Yeah, I think right here we're probably just going to see a Gravity Well, and that's it. He doesn't really have a reason to play a minion. I mean, he could play the Healing Mystic to heal up too if he wants.
Yeah, I would go with the Healing Mystic. Um, at least then, even yeah, just diamond him in. I think.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, looking to take the mana tile.
He's taking one mana tile and he's blocking the other one off. So this is looking for Bry Guy to ramp into that Pandora. Blistering scoring here is, I think, going to be pretty easy.
Snap play
decision.
here. It's just a matter
he's
of where.
able to clear off the walls, move up to the mana tile, and then also take out the Healing Mystic.
Yeah, just move up, take the mana tile just to deny it for Bry Guy next turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think he's just deciding like whether or not he wants if he wants to hold on to one of these other minions first.
Well, I mean, regardless of what he was going to draw, I think that
there you
that
go.
was...
I was gonna say it's like don't just move one. Yeah, very nice. Keeping
Pretty
the
good
clear.
pickup for how you can here into the Trinity Oath as well, and now you got Bry Guy in top deck mode. Then we're just going to see a move back into Albeast into BBS.
Yeah, I like this though. It's still developing a really strong minion, with no real means of it being cleared out right now. Plus, he's looking to develop into that Pandora next turn. And he's got the Frigid Corona coming into hand at the end of turn.
We seen it go clutch last game, but you think he's going to play that? He's probably going to play Pandora.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely. I mean, it really has a place here.
Actually, if Hayukin develops a big board presence this turn, we might actually see a Frostburn.
Yeah, that's very true. In which case, they just go hand in hand then. Because he's got a lot of small minions here, and if he looks to go wide on board and develop the Shiro Puppy Dragon behind it,
exactly. He might not even want to develop that Blaze Hound and give Bry Guy more card draw because he has a Trinity Oath already in hand.
Yeah. Looks like he's going safe here. Developing the Silverguard Knight with the BBS. Not definitively easy to take care of, but I still think this might force out the Frostburn.
Here comes the Pandora.
I love the animation when you're hovering over it, just spinning, always.
She's spinning super fast though. Look how fast that is.
God.
I've never seen it that fast.
310.
Taking 5 damage.
It's a celerity.
Celerity woof.
Yeah.
Hayukin does have a Tempest here. Tempest here is able to clear off that Albeast.
I think he's trying to figure out how he's able to take care of the Pandora at the same time.
He needs to replace and draw into a Martyrdom. I don't know if he's running it or not. It would be really good if he was.
Let's see if he Tempest puts it down to 8. Blistering Scorn puts it down to 4.
Or he could BBS it.
He could BBS and Primus Fist and kill it. It'd still let him It'd still let him kill that off and have another minion on board. Just going face.
I think he's gonna take out that Pandora. Pandora is too big of a threat not to take out.
Oh, ordering here is a little awkward.
Do the Tempest first.
Yeah. I mean, here he's still able to clear board, but he could have had a 2-3 as opposed to a
2-1.
Exactly. Circle of Life though coming into hand.
Frigid Corona coming pretty clutch here. Giving him a card draw is really important off that Frigid Corona as well in this format.
Oh my god.
Into a Fun Steel Defender.
Oh my gosh. And since he's since he's frozen too, he doesn't have a way to run from it.
No, but he does have a little bit of healing. He's still in the game. He's still in the game.
Let's see what you Healing Mystic first.
You might. I think he needs to replace first. I think he needs to. What?
He's just gonna mill one.
Why wouldn't you play like a healing mystic and then
What do you
Trinity?
mill? Dark Nemesis. He gets the lasting judgment though. That's the important thing. Like he may mill a
Yeah.
card,
Yep.
but wouldn't have been able to
Big
play that.
lasting judgment for him.
Yeah, wouldn't have been able to play that if he played something first. So, good heads up play.
Did run out of did get rid of one of his late game cards though in Dark Nemesis.
True, but it looks like he might be able to stabilize, taking out
Circle of Life on that
on the
Or actually, I
Primus.
think he needs to replace first and see if he can draw into a Holy Immolation just by any luck.
Mm,
Like replace the Blaze Hound. You're at a full hand and your opponent is at 2 cards in hand.
no, I don't think Holy Ammo's the play. Like even if he gets it, because like yes, you can deal 4 damage to Faye, but you're still gonna be taking the 3 damage from killing off the Primus Fist. Um,
And you rather have the health, yeah.
I think it's like you definitely
Circle of Life, General Hit, Young Mystic.
yeah.
Or you can even Blaze Hound here. Develop a big minion.
I think Healing Mystic's like gonna be like a bit better.
Yeah, Healing
Play
Mystic's
play
definitely
play
a
safe,
better play.
and you can even
And
BBS it.
BBS?
Yeah. Like board
What's
control
important
is
here-
everything.
Yeah, in here, Cryptographer is not able to kill the Healing Mystic as well, which is important. Fry Guy actually opting to get rid of the aspect of the Fox instead of the Shiro.
Wow, just gonna tank the. He's just gonna tank 4 damage. Okay.
I would think you'd actually move back before you play that, but I guess he's blocking his opponent in.
Yeah, because he's already seen the Saber Spine. Is the thing.
Yeah.
And with nowhere to go, he's gonna have to deal with a 4-3 wall, as well as the 3-3. Yeah, I was gonna say replace the Windblade Adept. That's not gonna do it. Bry Guy, wow, it's like, like part of the game is always knowing when to go face, but like, man, this is
I think he needs to play the Blaze Hound and get the draw and see what he gets.
Don't play that first. Don't tank extra damage.
If he tanks extra damage, he's losing.
Like he's dead to walls. He needs to find like a dispel or something like
He
that.
needs to play the Blaze Hound and get lucky.
Yeah. Lightbender would be amazing here.
Here he comes.
Oh, Sunbloom! He finds the out! Oh my god.
Off the top.
Oh no, hit it with your face first. Yep, ordering matters.
He should have moved back. He should have moved back,
So you
hit
put
it,
the-
and then threw
yeah.
the Sentinel in front of him so he wasn't in general hit range.
Oh, I mean, Faye could have moved up. And this way, then he's also able to just like keep. He's trying to just turn the tide here. Our sister isn't gonna do it, but he could run with it. Oh
He's
man.
gonna Heart Sister. Oh man, Heart Sister doesn't kill anything. He needs to see what he gets out of Blue Conjurer. People actually using Blue Conjurer for draw is interesting.
I mean, it gives you potential replace targets.
Yeah, it's a
he
good
gets a
card.
Trinity
Ooh.
Wing.
Oh my god, so big!
Yeah. Oh my god, doesn't
I
have
think we're
Femoral
gonna
Shroud
see
at
a
the top.
Shiro replace here. You see what you get.
No, he's got the win. He attacks it, Divine Bond on the Blaze Hound.
Oh yeah, duh. Didn't even think about it.
Ties up the set.
That Sunbloom was absolutely clutch.
No,
Clutch.
I'm so amazed at this gameplay right now.
All right, how you can tied out Bry Guy 1-1.
Very nice. Yeah, no, it's like, oh man, that. I really like the decision making there from both players there. Braga had like the perfect idea. If it was not for that Divine Bond in hand, it would have been a lot different. I think I think the main thing is like what we're seeing is Halikin's actually being able to keep his hand full most of the time, so he's got more options.
Yeah, I mean,
Whereas
he had a lot of card draw on the deck that what we saw. We knew we were going to see a Trinity Oath. He threw in the Blaze Hound. We saw what did he get? Sun Wisp every turn one.
he's gotten it turn one both times.
This time though, it actually worked against him because it got Mana Death Gripped.
I still think like there's only one deck. You can't play around it. Like it's one
I
of the
mean,
things.
yeah. But still a really good card. Something that I thought we'd probably see, even not in Arcanist, would be Blue Conjurer just for card draw. But we'll see. I mean, we saw it once, but that's with an half Arcanist deck, so.
Yeah, I think it's like mostly going to be leaning towards like Arcanist, maybe a little bit of Vesper tech in there, but for the most part, I'm really liking how things are turning out for like for both these players. Check and see, they're probably jumping into game 3 already, and let's go and check out game number 3 from these players.
Well, we are a few turns in.
Just two. Looked like a probably a healing mystic on turn 1.
Crimson Oculus, Primus Fist. Yeah.
Yep. And Frigid Corona deal with the Oculus. Well, temporarily. Um, but he's got a Frigid Corona, not Frigid Corona, a Chromatic Cold to take care of that.
Lasting Judgment here, able to take out the Primus Fist, and then General Hit takes out the. I don't think it's worth that. I think you just play like a Sunsteel, or you play. He needs a.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah.
Actually, no. If he stays in lane, he's gonna get hit by BBS next turn.
True. Yeah, Frigid Corona into BBS I think is going to be a really strong play here. But
yeah, Primus Fist trades into the Crimson Oculus.
yeah, and then even
What is that? What I think it is in his hand? Is that a Hailstone Golem as a 4-drop?
I'm confused. Why?
I mean, it doesn't. It's a pretty big body. It doesn't have the greatest,
It's
It
just
doesn't
a
have no
vanilla. It's just a
ability.
vanilla body. It's a 4/6 with no
Yeah, but
golem
it's a
synergies.
4/6, which isn't bad.
I mean that's true. I mean there is that, but I am confused. Yeah, and the Aspect of the Fox, and then Frigid Corona coming, or not Frigid Corona, Chromatic Cold coming out. Like this a lot. He's dumping his hand on board, but he does have the Circulus now, so he's able to get those easy replace targets.
Yeah, and we've actually seen Bry Guy do this almost every game where he goes big on one turn and he kind of just struggles through the rest. He does have the Circulus on board, but Circulus I think is going to see a really easy lasting judgment here.
Blistering
No,
Scorn.
actually, he could just blister and scorn and just move up and hit it.
So easy. Oh man.
Yeah.
Play it here maybe, and then move up. Because if he plays it here, he's gonna just get it BBS'd. Yeah, he's like, you saw that moment to check. He's like, wait, has he done this yet?
No, he needs to just play it right under him where he's at right now.
Yeah.
He could even BBS on top of it if he wants, and then move up.
Yeah.
And then take out the Circulus.
I mean, his BBS just came up, but
Watch Blister and Scorn here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see. That move up, then move up, kill off the Circulus. Now, Bry Guy does have 4 cards in hand, but he knows how you can has to know 2 of them are elite.
oh yeah. Oh, nice. Martyrdom in hand
Martyrdom.
now.
I think we're gonna see him move down and probably develop I'm gonna say probably a Hailstone Golem right in front of him.
Yeah, I like that. Deotoss also gives him more value, though, in the long run. It's going to be 2 buys that he has to remove now. Lasting Judgment, though, is going to clear that up nice and easy.
He could actually Lasting Judgment into the Martyrdom on the Tombstone, and Martyrdom's not going to give him that much health, only 4, and then he could just go face for 6 anyway.
I like that a lot.
You are wasting 2 removal pieces on really 1 minion. I mean 2 minions, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the best play, though.
Honestly, though, where it spawned, I like the idea of
no,
just hit it for 6.
Yeah, I think you just hit it for 6 and develop a shield master.
Move down diagonally, like, and then play the shield
Because
master
you're gonna be able
here.
to kill it off next turn. 6 is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't have that blistering scorn on board, it'd be different to where you want to play the martyrdom.
Yeah. I mean, you have a valid point. I mean, it'd only be healing him for 4. It doesn't get the, full 10 health. But, I mean, chunking it down just to, like, leaving the tombstone at 4 itself. Very nice at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you also have to remember that in this format, you don't just have removal to just spare.
I mean, especially as Lionar in the first place, you don't have a whole lot of removal to start with. Like, hard removal.
Oh, you're playing the removal queen right now.
Exactly.
Ryguy really not drawing any answers here.
Yeah, his
He
replaces
could try
have
to
been...
develop a board here with this Shiro.
Yeah, his replaces have kind of been lackluster. But he can double BBS, but it doesn't really net him anything in this situation. I wonder if he's got to be running a meltdown in this deck.
I'm actually surprised we haven't seen anything so far. I definitely thought we'd see that too as some late game. Herald actually really nice here because these are going to be taking a lot of damage. From I think we're going to see an Afterblaze BBS.
Yeah. Honestly, I think mentioning Azure Herald, I think that's gonna be a staple card in this format. It's a 2-drop, heals you for three health. It's already played in many of the standard decks that we see on ladder.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alex.
Ooh.
But I don't think you drop it this turn. I think you're.
No, I still think you want to go for board clear. I think okay, or not, or he plays it.
Yeah.
BBS Shieldmaster. Shieldmaster takes out the Shiro. Blizzard and Scorn takes out the Tombstone. That way, all you have on the board is the 5/6.
Yeah. And nothing is within BBS range, so.
Yeah, no. Ayukin, I think, is definitely starting to play around the BBS.
Oh,
he knows he doesn't...
Hailstone Prison.
But what do you Hailstone here? Really, he has... There's a lot of threats on board.
Alex.
Yeah, I mean, Alex is the mana most, so...
No, because you Alex, then you move your Hailstone up, take care of the Primus Shieldmaster.
Move back.
Yeah, and then drop, like, the Herald in front of Argeon.
Do you think we're going to see a Martyrdom? No. I think we're definitely going to see that Blister and Scorn trade into that,
Ooh. Dulcet behind him. Oh.
You know what? Just because of card draw reasons, bro, I think you go Silverguard after Blaze. Makes a pretty big minion. You can even, if you want to, drop the Rust Crawler after that. But I think... Does After Blaze give you card draw on point or at end turn?
No, it's like on when you play it. If it has Zeal,
okay,
so
that's
it's
what
like
I thought.
it's as the card resolves. So yeah,
I
Silverguard
think that's
into
your
that.
best play, and that's I think what he's gonna do. I mean, that's still just as big as a
Martyrdom for healing 1. This way he's able to start like really developing. Like he's looking to just like it looks like in terms of health he's at a disadvantage, but his board control is nuts right now.
Frostburn.
Yeah, easy Frostburn though. Nice.
Kind of wish he played that After Blaze, man.
Yeah, only taking 3 damage here off of this Silverguard Knight. Ryguy starting to look a little good for him, but he knows the Elix is in hand, so he's got that to worry about. But
he has that Lightbender though. He knows he just drew that Lightbender. Ooh,
Lightbender Sunsteel. Yeah, I like this. Alex BBS. Looking to save the Tiger Afterblaze maybe as a closeout combo. Oh, that's a big investment for when you can't attack. I don't like playing Afterblaze on it, like especially against like a Fae when you can't like cash in value on it right away. Like buffing early here that's really greedy.
the only time I like playing After Blaze early is on Zeal minions for card draw if I need it.
Yeah, this is like easy Lightbender.
But even if he light benders, man, that doesn't. You got to think that doesn't kill off the Alex. It just dispels it, which is actually not that bad for Hayukin. A 7/7 minion is still pretty good,
Sunsteel
and
right there, yeah.
Hayukin or Braga really doesn't have the answer for it.
Doesn't need an answer for it. Right now, like based off positioning, what's Arjan gonna do?
Yeah.
He's got 2 turns. He's got to replace this Windblade and try to find some healing or holy ammo. Oh no, the dispel's gonna do it though. He's able to kill off the Sunsteel, but
do what afterwards? That's the question. He has to Tiger. He has to place only other minion in hand to clear off
the Sunsteel, yeah. Leaving him still at 4, but that's gonna do it. Like, it doesn't matter where he goes here.
He's gonna get BBS general hit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. BBS will find you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get BBS general hit. Very well played by both players, but Braga is going to be taking this series.
The DWC most points player taking it.
Very well done.
These games are long. They are fun to watch though. They're so unpredictable.
Yeah, it feels way more like everything is clutch. Like so we have Braga going on to face Destroy 666, and we have Whale Whiskers versus Son of Makata. I want to kind of see if we can check in on them.
Sun and Whale Whispers.
Makuta.
Makuta. Yep.
And then
since we did this tournament so early, I think we just didn't have the biggest of turnouts. I think maybe we'll do US time.
We'll have to see. We'll have to do like a like a post-mortem, do surveys and stuff like that. But we do have game number 1. Who did I follow on this one? I followed Son of Makuta and Whale Whiskers. We are actually into game number 1 already. We're only 3 minutes past when they started here.
Ooh.
Looking kind of similar to some tech cards I was seeing you play.
Yeah, man, that looks like a deck that I was playing. Definitely every single card in his hand, I think I was running. Oh, no, I was not running Dilatos in my Lilith deck. Grandmaster of Eric's is actually really strong here. Having that great of a late game card in hand.
Yeah, very true.
Because once you get it out, you're just going to BBS 5/5s the rest of the game. And it's already hard enough in Standard to deal with that, let alone in a format like this.
Oh god, yeah, right? At that point, it's pretty much GG. It's like, what do you do? Since there's no way to interact with the BBS ability.
Shroud here is really nice because Shroud lets him trade. That Snow Chaser doesn't get value, which is really important because Snow Chaser can be a really insane card if left unchecked.
These guys with their names are way too long. I'm just setting everything up for the post screen, and it's just like, it looks like Whale Whiskers, Son of Mikado, one word.
Frostava.
I have not seen this card, honestly. Where this card attacks or is attacked, summon a 3/3 Vesper. Quality.
Oh, we're 100 seeing Black Locust into BBS into General Hit Face.
Oh my gosh.
That only makes sense, right?
Black Solace, yeah.
Black Locust, Black
it's all good, man.
I hope we see that today too.
The Locust? So... Oh, yeah, I mean, like, it does a lot of work, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see it in a Swarm deck.
Dude, once you get it going one game. Ooh, even if Will Whispers here is he can just BBS and get rid of that artifact from Son of Makata, which is important to note. And then he could play Dancing Blade. Actually, He didn't really have a way to take care of that. Wow. Just deciding to move up. Not that bad of a play for him, blocking him off.
Yeah, and I mean, he gets a pretty decent spawn here too. Starting to like gets it perfectly diagonal. Spec Rev though.
Is he gonna look to Spec Rev or just play Shadow Dancer and try to get a Spec Rev win next turn?
Spec Rev or Shadow Dancer.
So you go for Shadow Dancer.
Shadow Dancer Spectral Blade.
Yeah, man. Or you might actually want to be. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. No. What if he? Wait. If he just BBS's, does he win? Because of Black Locust or Black Solus?
Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He just
ping here.
You put on Blade. You put on the Blade. You go right. Oh, I think he's worried about it getting summoned though in that spot right above it.
No. So you move it up afterwards. Like you Spec Blade, Wraithling hit, kill this, move Black Souls up, then BBS.
But he gets the 3 wolves.
That's
what
yeah.
he's nervous about.
Oh, true. Oh, and he gets it. He Oh my god. It was like what? It's a 50-50 there.
You know what? This play's still not that bad though, man. He's able to clear up the Frostava. He still has a big 8-3 on board. He got the Shadow Dancer on board. Ancient Grove in hand of Whale Whiskers. And he actually has a Dancing Blade to take out that Black Solus in one hit.
Oh man, he lucked out so hard. Yeah, I like the Dancing Blade to clear out the Solus.
Dancing Blades and just move back. Oh, Dancing Blades. Oh no, you don't play Cryptographer. You have your BBS next turn anyway.
Yeah. Concealing Shroud might actually be.
You could just Ancient Grove here and just trade one of your woofs into the Ancient Grove would develop another threat on board.
Yeah, but then each minion that's dying, you're taking the 2 damage and healing them up. You gotta find some way to deal with this. Shadow Dancer.
He's just gonna go face.
I like it. Just deal. Actually, yeah, no, you can.
Does he have lethal? Am I missing something?
No, he can't get. Actually, yes, he's got lethal. Yeah, he's got it. Wow.
I didn't even notice. How did I miss that?
Math is hard, man. It's too early for that.
Bill Whiskers coming out on top. Now, was that game 1?
That was game 1, and I believe that was Son of Mukata. Oh no, that just yeah right. Sorry, he was the Lilith. I was on the Lilith screen. Derp, Whale Whiskers taking game number 1. I swear, I need more coffee. Someone go get me Starbucks. But no, that was like Faye's looking really strong right now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think when you're playing Faye in this, you're playing against the clock. So
basically, I think that's one of like their strongest things. Like we talked about Xerix being able to put bodies on board, but being able to consistently just ping 2 damage every time you've got a BBS. It's nothing to underestimate here. But we do have game number 2 coming up here right away. Jumping right back into it.
Really unlucky with that spawn though.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I forgot about the wolves myself, but I mean that was what, a 50-50? At that point you gotta. Wow. At that point I think you go for it either way.
So,
Primus Fist coming out on turn 1. Feels bad in this format.
Switch over screens. Can't see the other one.
Sorry. That's what
there you go. Ooh, Necrotic Sphere. Interesting.
Target removal.
That deck looks very similar to my deck.
I like this though. Tiger, move up, Snow Chaser.
Yeah, Snow Chaser is really strong here because now Snow Chaser is just gonna get infinite value.
Potentially so. Ooh. Get that Grams.
Very similar.
Put the Spec Blade on. Yeah, Dark Sacrifice even coming out too. I like this a lot. Yep, continuing to get value from that Snow Chaser and developing the Sunsteel. Oh man, what? We got the Dragoar Lord. Okay, all right.
I mean, it's not that bad of a card if you think late game. You know, it gives you 2 minions. It's just think of it as a higher set of Dealitas.
This is true. This is quite true. I do like the Breath of the Unborn there.
Yeah.
There's a way to take care of the force field and clear out the Snow Chaser. Just have to take a hit, but
he's also trying to fight towards Whale Whisker's side of the board, so that Snow Chaser doesn't get value. I think this turn's going to be pretty easy, though. I think we're going to see a Frostiva. You know, why not play Frostiva? Son of Mukata's
move
board
move down Frostiva and BBS.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you could take care of the artifact completely, but he doesn't develop board.
Son of Mukata's hand, his hand is really good. Like his late game presence is there. So Whale Whiskers really needs to start developing a board here before Son of Mukata does, or Makuta, whatever his name is.
Makuta. Yeah, I like this. Taking care of the artifact completely. It doesn't develop the Frostivus, but he's still got the Snow Chaser on the other side of the board and takes care of the artifact.
Yeah, Snow Chaser gets value still.
Sojourner's pretty good.
Sojourner's not bad. He could just go Sojourner into BBS. I think that would be fine. Or he might be saving BBS for next turn for Black Solus play.
Yeah, I like that. I like that more.
He could just develop a. No, he's gonna go for it now.
I actually thought about maybe even just like Dancing Blade to kill the 2/1.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Interesting. He didn't even
try to block him off, and he leaves him. He puts himself in BBS. I mean, yes, the BBS is down this turn, but interesting positioning. I'm kind of curious as to thought process behind that one. But this definitely puts. Oh no! You want to know why? It's because it doesn't give Snow Chaser value. Because if you put it here, Snow Chaser just moves down, cashes in 2 damage for free.
As for the Fox coming out here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's time. I think Snow Chaser's done its job. I think you just trade and kill out this Fox Ravager. Oh, Frigid Corona though.
We've seen it go big in the past.
Sitting on 6 mana, so if he does this, he's not able to develop the Frostivus. But I think if you trade in the Snow Chaser here, kill that off, develop the Frostivus. It's a Frostivus for the rest of us.
I think we're gonna see a Dark Transformation. I think it's pretty easy Dark Transformation BBS. Or just no. Yeah, Dark Transformation BBS. Best play. Now he's getting board control. Update on Bracket. Destroy 666. He had a drop, so Bragai would be in the finals now.
Oh, unfortunately so. Resting in the pepperonis.
Another Frigid Corona, man.
I mean, I was gonna say it's like I think you hold on to the cryogenesis.
Yeah, I don't think you're worried about 2/1/1 Wraithlings.
Yeah, could potentially I like the idea though, like that. That's like, well, I can get another Vesper to hand.
Grimes, please Grimes, please play the Grimes for the memes.
Grimy goons.
I think we're gonna see Grimes. Why wouldn't you play it?
Yeah, I mean, Frostburn's totally gonna come out next turn then. I mean, but I will feel so bad if he develops the Wraithling Swarm as well. Ooh, Spec Rev, such a strong card.
Grimes also Frostburn. If he plays Frostburn here
Oh
and he
my
kills the
god!
Grimes, he just gets another minion.
What? What? It's like the best card he could have gotten. It's just like it's a huge body here. What do you?
Ooh, Altered Beast.
Oh, get freaking wrecked! Like.
And actually, Fog not that bad of a minion either. Gives him another Sun another card in hand.
Yeah.
All right,
What's he
Grimes,
get?
what you getting now? No, no.
It hurts. Ah.
That's unfair.
He just got gooned.
You saw Will Whiskers just threw up that sad face.
That's
Like,
just-
come
what,
on.
what do you do? What do you do with that? I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard at that. Just like, I mean, even like Sun here is kind of like, well, what do I do now? Got this.
How much mana did Grimes just get? He got what, a 7-drop minion and a 8-drop minion?
Yeah, I was gonna say Seraphim's 8, right?
Yeah.
No big deal.
Crazy value, man.
That's so much value off of a 6-mana card. No big deal. Grimes meta, here we come.
Dude, I love Grimes. I used to not like Grimes. It slowly turned into one of my favorite cards. It's so fun. RNG is a joy. I don't care what anyone says. Unless it's Meltdown, then it's not a joy.
I don't get the hate. It's like these double meltdown standards. I can't deal with it. Oh man.
Yo, he's gonna play an Ancient Grove of his own.
I mean, he can, but it's like, oh man, what if the Reaper gets? What is the? I want to know what this Reaper gets.
What if it? I don't. You gotta think. Reaper could literally grab anything. It normally can, anyways. But there's only one copy of every card in a deck, anyway.
I mean, is it even worth playing that? Because no, let's see here. So the Ubo is gonna deal 2 to face, puts him to 10. Yeah, no, I think Sun's got this. Like, train the 7/7. Oh no, that works. Never mind. No, it's lethal. Sun's got this. We've got a tight game. Oh my god. RNG is a cruel mistress.
Once he got that Ancient Grove, I knew it was over.
That
was crazy that he got both those cards.
What do you do?
You do nothing. You cry. That's what he did too. He threw up the crying face and he was like, "What am I gonna do now?"
Oh my god, this is like, it's stuff like that that makes me love formats like this, where it's RNG is such a huge factor of like, do you get a clutch opening hand, and then the crazy shenanigans that happen in game.
Yeah, definitely.
The only thing that could make this better is if we were able to have like multiplayer and have like get politics involved. But we do have game number 3 coming up right away.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sarlacc turn 1's gonna be annoying.
Ooh. I like this. I like.
Chromatic Hold to clean it up though, because
Yeah.
Sarlacc's kind of a card you want to get rid of.
Oh, easily. Yeah, you like just it would get so much value in a deck like this. He's seen all of the ramp that Lilith has already. I'm really happy to see like more people running these rust crawlers, just as a way to deal with artifacts.
I guess people are afraid of dealing with artifacts in this, but see, Rust Crawler wasn't a card I was thinking about running because I didn't think people would run a lot of artifacts. I mean, I thought you'd see the the basics, you see the regalias and stuff, but I didn't think you'd see anything weird.
I mean, think about it this way: if you're running things like Xerix, what else are you gonna you're gonna see those for sure.
Yeah.
Even being able to deal with those regalias, like the random, like at worst case scenario, it's a 2-drop. So you have an opening turn.
Yeah, it's a nice 2-drop too with the 2/3.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am really liking. I'm liking Son of Makuta's late game a lot with this.
Yeah, but right now, man, he doesn't really have an answer for either of these threats. I mean, he could move down and just play like a Blood Tier to get it on board, but it's probably not worth it. Or a
Yeah.
Blood Moon, not Blood Tier. Um,
Hmm.
I think he needs to move back and play it.
Yeah, move back a bit further so it's not has no chance of being touched. But we do see the swift answer coming out. Cryogenesis is going to deal with it right away.
I mean, he could just tire it off. He didn't need to
Um,
cryo.
I think you cryo.
I mean, yeah,
It gets you.
cryo's probably better, but tire
Yeah.
is another option.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I probably would have saved cryo because cryo can take out shadow dancers in one hit.
You mean oh, Shadow Dancer? Yeah. Snow Chaser though is going to be huge again. Um, I think yeah, you just move forward, deal 2 damage to face. Really? I'm. Why do you think you moved back like that?
I don't know. Dark
Mm,
transformation, not bad.
not a bad card at all. It's just what else are you doing with it?
I think he's just looking to develop a board presence this turn.
Yeah, not bad at all. Making sure to play around BBS or to most of his ability. I mean, he'll only lose a 1/1 at this point, but it's better than losing multiple.
I think he's trying to develop more of a board presence this turn, maybe to go big with a nice Breath of the Unborn next turn.
Breath of the Unborn could work, but I
Because
think
if you think about it, the Prime Assist is probably going to go trade into one of the other Wraith Links, and then Breath of the Unborn cleans them both up.
quite true. That's what it's around you. Oh no, just to all enemies. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, it will.
Still gonna take 5 to make that work.
Actually,
though.
no, that'd be no, because he could trade the top Wraith Link into it after he uses Breath.
True. I like that. Yeah.
That leaves him 2 mana, which unfortunately, oh, actually, he might even want a Dark Transformation here instead. That way, Whale Whiskers doesn't get the 0/10.
Oh no, it destroys it. So it kills it. It just takes out that position. It doesn't turn. It doesn't transform it. So Dark Transformation, despite its name, destroys the minion. So it doesn't actually turn in. Like it doesn't transform it.
Ooh, I didn't even think of this. Good play for him.
Now he could Dark Transformation if he really wants it, but
Sojourner, I think.
so much better. You can get so much value.
I think the only time you're really afraid of Tombstone is against Argeon, right in case he has Divine Bond. Like we saw that, we saw earlier that somebody kept getting it.
Yeah, Lycan was he's getting pretty consistent with the Divine Bond, even though it's what 1 in 40, or
Yeah.
less, but still. Doesn't have a way to. I mean,
He's gonna play that Dancing Blades.
yeah, give him 2 cards, but clears off the
No, it gives him 1 card.
Oh, that's right, because it doesn't deal
Whenever
damage. I
Sojourner
was
deals
thinking,
damage.
I was thinking the same effect as Fight Dog.
You can see a Spec Rev though. This turn, Spec Rev cleans up that Dancing Blades pretty easily.
Yeah, dealing 4 damage to face in the process as well. Yeah, I think clearing out the Dancing Blades is gonna be more important than just
Dancing Blades is a pretty big body, you got to think too. Like, so I don't think it's that bad of a play.
I don't know.
He doesn't really have any other plays though.
I mean, I was thinking debating on just hitting the Tombstone, but the Tombstone will still be up the turn after that. But I think he's just worried about like all the different ways that you can get 2 damage easily onto a Spectral Revenant.
Yeah, but I think if Spec Rev's still dealing 4 to face, you're just missing out on 2, and you're clearing off a minion.
Yeah.
And this turn, you can take your general face into a Tombstone with the Wraithling.
Mm-hmm.
I guess not.
I
I think he's gonna look to Dark Transformation that Tombstone, possibly.
No,
Maybe.
next turn it's easily Grandmaster. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
almost
oh,
every
yeah, he's
every
gonna be
situation it's Grandmaster.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Trying to think here if there's like any situation. Oh no. Oh no. Is this gonna take? Okay, no, he's gonna tiger it.
He's still gonna take another 4 though.
Yeah, but he does maintain board supremacy here. Clears
I
off
think
everything.
we're probably gonna
Oh,
see Spelljammer.
yeah, I like that.
I think this is the easiest Grandmaster Varix.
Yeah. I mean, he does have the Altered Beast to take care of the Grandmaster itself, but yeah, yep, Grandmaster all day.
You might be looking for more of a board clear to where he can move down, Dancing Blades the Spelljammer, and then go face it.
That could work. I mean, but what do you follow it up with? You got 3 mana. You could BBS, but I think no. If you do that, you before you kill it with your face, you BBS first. So that way, then it doesn't have a chance to go right above you. So if you move down, Dancing Blade,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
BBS, hit face.
I think he's really debating or not if he wants to play that Grandmaster Varix. Though. I think it's too tempting not to play.
Yeah.
Yep, here it is. Here it is.
It's such,
He's got to. Next turn, he gets 2 5/5s on board.
yeah. It's like you get a 7/7 or excuse me an 8/8 body. I forgot they buffed it. Oh, you know, buff the stat line.
Ooh, more removal tools too with the ritual banishing.
Yeah, no, this is like there's no way to interact with the BBS, so it's like while this 8/8 does have to be answered, you're gonna start summoning so much on board.
Yeah, and I definitely think oh, you know what?
He's gonna try to block him in.
Yeah,
This
he's probably gonna alter beast and see. If it gives him like a grow or something, it's gonna be hard for Will Whiskers to take care of it. Gives him a dex. That's actually not bad
I think you frigid Corona it.
because now he
No,
can't
no, you
just
don't
block
have to.
him in with minions.
Is
If
he?
you got him anything that
No, you can't.
no, because
You
Spelljammer can't kill
move the
it.
tombstone down. He's like, it doesn't matter what he said, what this got turned into. If you move the tombstone down, it gets taunted. So then you just summon a fun steel right here, and you block in Lilith.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. You're right.
But there is
Ooh,
removal
looking
in
to get
hand.
the altered beast back for more removal.
Ooh, ooh. I like this.
Yeah, more removal's really nice.
And then run. Just
We're gonna
fly, you fool.
Yeah. We might see a ritual banishing. Oh, you know what? No, Dancing Blades. Dancing Blades right onto the Spelljammer and getting out the corner and BBSing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll be able to move. You'll be able to get yeah, 2/5/5s.
Yeah, 2 5/5s, 2 5/5s. That's his best play. Or he could tiger it off. You could tiger it off, get over an extra spot, and then BBS as well. But I think Dancing Blades is better because it develops you a big threat on board as well. No,
It's just like it's a matter. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think it's like yeah, you're just trying to get yourself as much space here. Um, yeah, Tiger Trade, run out of the corner.
he only moves over one spot anyway. Oh, he's looking to clear off. He's looking to put on the Spec Blade and clear off the 2/3 as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
not bad.
Okay.
That's not a bad play at all. BBS.
Yeah. He's getting dangerously close. With this Shadow Dancer too, like potentially next turn, he's looking to start like, oh, Cryptographer and a Vorpal Reaver off that.
I'm actually surprised that he decided to get rid of the ritual banishing, as that you normally don't see removal getting replaced in this type of format.
Yeah, I still think though.
I mean, he does have Dark Transformation in hand though, so I don't think he's worried. You gotta think though, Will Whiskers is pretty far away on board, so he does have a few turns.
I think it's smart
I
trade
think he
there.
needs to start developing a board near him though, and less near his opponent.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like Sworn, and then ooh, ooh, get that mountain. Um, I think let's see, he's on 5 mana. I think it's the debate here of do you Fun Steal or I think you Frigid Corona.
For card draw.
Yeah. Oh, and then you also stop. You also
No,
stop
I think
Lil from gaining health.
I think you Fun Steal. Like, why would you play it there though? It's gonna die. You play it near you. It still dies there.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, if he uses the 5/5 here, but then it's like.
Yeah, and then he just tanks.
I figured
He's only gonna take 2 damage.
He's only got 1 charge of Spectral Blade though, so I figure you trade here, get the 2 health, and you still have your extra 4 damage.
All right, maybe Dark Transformation then, or
I don't think it matters.
No, he could just Dancing Blades it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it matters at all. I definitely think though you don't like waste hard removal on it. Like
No.
that was worth it. Like
Yeah, he might be afraid of any type of buff, like he can't Wailing. Oh, he could Wailing Overdrive there, can't he? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something he's considering. Also, a Frostfire. He has quite a few plays here. Going with the Shadow Dancer play, interesting.
Yeah, I like this a lot. He can then let's just start to move a little bit more aggressively here. I think you Ritual Banishing. Oh, he's gonna kill the Sunsteel. Oh no. I was gonna say it's like.
I think he's gonna go for the range threat.
Yeah.
Able to get some more health here. Interesting though, he did put the Shadow Dancer somewhere that Sunsteel can hit.
Yeah, I should have moved the Wraithlings first.
I don't think he thought it through. Why? Why would you do that? Ooh!
Yeah, I kind of like this. You think he's gonna Aspect to Mountains?
No. Joel is actually really big battle pet to get because Joel refills your hand with another card.
Yeah. Frigid Corona, I like this. BBS. Keep the countdown going. Five fives don't matter if they don't touch you.
Spiral Technique, here it is.
Oh god, that'd be nuts. Oh.
Ooh! Onyx Bear Seal for 2 mana? I'll take that.
Oh, but the best part is he can't even Dancing Blades here.
Yeah.
It's gonna require. Do you OBS?
No, I think you would Dark Transformation instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he OBS's, then it's just gonna get like Aspect to the Mountains. It's like surprise, it's a panda. No, surprise, it's a dragon. Or excuse me, no, it's not a dragon. It's a Seismic Elemental. Yeah, BBS.
Getting 3/5/5s because of that Dark Transformation.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Ruby Rifter, what?
What?
I love that card.
Oh man. You know what he can do for a clutch win though is it's enemy minions. I was gonna say if it did 5 to general, that'd be nuts. If he
Does it only do 5 to minions?
Yeah, it's 5 to minions. Not if it. I thought it was 5 damage to enemies. Oh man, that'd been so sick to Heart Sister it in and then just surprise.
I think he's just gonna try to BBS him down.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Corner play on the Cryptographer though I don't. Should have looked to play a little bit more in the way, I guess.
He needs to get up there. He needs to put down the Vorpal Reaver. That's what he needs to put down because of that celerity. And since he's so far away on board right now, he needs celerity bad.
You know, be clutch here is a Hailstone prison. Hailstone his own minion.
Yeah, could you imagine? Smart plays.
Oh, he's got an enfeeble too. Oh, can he replace into a blistering scorn?
I think this is going to be a pretty... Actually, no, he can Heart Sister into Aspect of the Mountains.
Does Aspect change? It
No,
transforms
I think,
it.
no, he has to enfeeble. He has to get rid of the Vorpal Reaver.
Now, if he Vorpal Reavers... You just get up and leave?
Why do you get rid of it?
Hold on, no. It doesn't, like, if he kills the Vorpal Reaver here, it gives him more Wraithlings.
Yeah, but it would have been a 1-1. What would you rather get hit by, a 1-1 or a...
I don't think he's planning on getting hit. I think he's going to Concealing Shroud.
Okay.
But how does he live here? He's got to get another... I think, no, he's Heart Sistering. He's going to Heart Sister in and look to kill off... He's dead, though. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Smart.
Ooh.
He's only going to take 5 this next turn because of that. He might actually be able to pull this off. He needs 2 turns. Except for Healing Mystic in hand. Kind of changes that whole plan, but...
Yeah.
Semantics.
Breath of the Unborn actually kills off the Cryptographer.
Yeah, go for...
Wait, is the Seismic Elemental... Whose is that?
It is Sun's. It's whoever owns the minion. Controls it. Yeah.
Okay.
Controls it.
Okay.
Yes. Sun is
I think we're
looking...
gonna see Breath of the Unborn.
Yeah.
Breath of the Unborn and Mystic.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Whale.
Yeah.
He needs to enfeeble again. Concealing Shroud can buy him a turn.
Frostburn can't even kill off really anything besides the Healing Mystic, but who cares?
Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, he replaces it? Oh my god.
Yes, a Concealing Shroud, right?
Oh yeah, no, 100 times out of 100 you Concealing Shroud here. Otherwise you're dead. I'm just gonna play out his hand, looking to just try to top deck. Gotta somehow survive 3 turns. Okay. Alright.
The Croc Sphere.
No, he doesn't get it.
Oh. Hey, you got the Lightbender in hand.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, just continuously move up things diagonally, take them out.
Yeah, continually getting closer.
Oh no!
With this plays, they would take out all the walls and clear off that 2-1.
Yeah, he kills off the 2-1 and then moves this other Wraithling forward, so he can't summon anything else.
Well, he has to get something up there, right?
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna play like a Ruby Richter or a Reaper.
I think Reaper.
I think Ruby Richter. I think you play whatever has the highest health.
Yeah.
At this point, Grimes won't get you no value right now. Yeah, Ruby Richter it is.
Yeah, it's over now. Where do you go? Oh my god.
His board is insane. Alright. What can he replace into? What? Chromatic Hold?
Chrome Cold would win it. Oh, he gets the Hailstone, no!
Hailstone doesn't get him anything, though.
He needed
what if he had his Cryptographer?
I know, he needed it for the Cryptographer.
Could you imagine how clutch of a win that would be?
Oh, man. Feels bad.
Oh, he got the Shadow Sister in his hand.
That's
Even
it.
clutch.
Oh, man. This is so well played. Sun, though, going to be clutching it out, ripping in the pepperonis. Well
That
done.
was actually a really good game. Sun managed to heal up enough. That healing mystic came in clutch.
Yeah, that seriously, Healing Mystic saved the day. Whale
Yeah.
Whiskers, though, well played, though, man. He will be battling it out with Destroy 666 for third place.
No,
While
he won't, because I don't think Destroy 666 is there.
oh, he actually he wasn't there.
Like he had to concede. Like
Oh,
they
oh,
never
I didn't see the subreddit or not subreddit, the
okay.
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Um, but yeah, so all right, so then that means some Makuta will be taking home third place, while excuse me, Whale Whiskers.
Well, whiskers.
Whale Whiskers
Yeah.
are taking home third place, while Son of Makuta will be moving on to grand finals against Bry Guy 77.
Yeah.
77.
Two really good players who I'm not surprised to see in the finals here.
Yeah, but looking like Faye still able to do a lot of work here, if I recall correctly. But well, I'm honestly I'm not too surprised to see Bry Guy in the grand finals. But no, it's I'm really liking these different takes on these decks.
Yeah, they're definitely really interesting. So we're gonna see Faye against Lilith here. Both of these players are probably bringing some weird stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah, very true. I'm really excited to see what they bring. Um, I'm not like I mean we've seen both players do fairly well. As I say, Bry Guy played against Argeon. I'm not. It's gonna be interesting to see how well he's prepared to face up against kind of like this Swarm Lilith. Um, for grand finals, but if nothing else, it's really showing off the power of these individual factions. I think Lilith Swarm was something that it's one of those archetypes that really comes to mind because like we are talking about, Xerx gets you minions on board, but so does Lilith.
Yeah, I really like Swarm in this just because of all the cool stuff you can do with it. Like I said, when I in my commander deck, I have Black Locust in it, and I have things like Windrunner and just some odd tech cards. An odd tech card that we saw was actually getting really big in this. We didn't see it in Swarm, but could possibly be pretty good in Swarm, which is Crimson Oculus.
Yeah,
So
or at least against it. That was
yeah,
Helican that was running it, right?
uh, who's running Argeon? Yeah, the
Yeah.
Lycan.
But yeah, no, that'll be. I like that a lot. I think if we see that become more of a thing, it's gonna be interesting to. What I'm really excited for is to see how these players adjust for the second event that we're running later this month. I think what we were talking was the 24th
Yeah,
for the next
yeah.
one. So that'll be really interesting to see as people kind of adapt. Hopefully when players will watch like players who weren't able to attend this morning or watch this, or they'll watch the VODs and kind of like figure out their own take on how to deal with these. We're looking to be the two main, at least at this time, kind of powerhouse style of decks.
Yeah, Faye with that beat down BBS. You're against Faye. You're on a timer, and against Lilith, I think every Lilith Swarm deck is gonna have the late game of Grandmaster. So
Easily, if you're playing Lilith, it's a guarantee that you're playing Grandmaster.
I don't think Cass would be as big in this format because Cass is really like
Yeah,
her
you
win
need
condition
multiples.
is creep, but creep's gonna be hard to develop in this.
Yeah, I definitely, it's very true. I think one of the main things is that, like with that, you need so many copies of the same cards. Like you want multiple Shadow Spheres to be able to like get you that draw, but there's not other great ways of spreading creep outside of kind of late game. I mean, the value that you get from your BBS into Punish isn't really as high since you've only got one Punish. Um, But no, I think still what you'd still run your Obliterate, still run Grandmaster. I mean, you could look to do the kind of similar swarming style, but it would be a lot weaker
Yeah, I think Lilith's the superior
of the two.
commander champ.
Yeah. But we're still waiting on them to jump into game. Um, Probably Sun just taking a quick break here after that. I mean, one of the nice things too is like these games they're going pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty. They're fun to watch. Like they're so interesting. Like you don't know what's coming. Like in standard, you know, like you're gonna see Albie's Trinity Wing and the same old stuff. And this is like, oh, he played Grimes and got Ancient Grove.
He got 15 mana worth out of that Grimes.
That's
Like
crazy.
that just out of the opening gambit and Dying Wish.
Yeah,
Um,
not even Grimes himself. Like the 3 damage.
no, just ridiculous. That's probably my favorite moment of this tournament so
Yeah,
far. I,
it's been very, very, very interesting.
yeah,
Another card that we've actually seen twice now. We've only seen it played once, but we've seen it twice, which is Aspect of the Mountains.
yeah. I think it's a really good card to deal with. Like having those transform effects are going to be, I think, really solid ways of dealing with those removals. Because I think we're going to see like the value of Dying Wish. I think gets raised a bunch here. But we do have the players queuing up, so we're going to be jumping into game number 1 of Grand Finals here in just a moment.
Hey, let's go. I think on the 24th when we have the second one, I think it's probably going to be a lot bigger. I think after people watch this tournament, they'll probably be a little bit more interested in the kind of format of this tournament. You know
Yeah, we do see some like awesome.
what?
We've got some strong turn 1 plays. Um,
Wraithling Fury.
what is it? The heck is that? I can't even tell what the icon's supposed to be.
It's a Wraithling getting really big and buff.
Oh, oh, it's like the little chest thing. Got it. That
Yeah,
they get
there it
when
is.
they get like the when they get the Grandmaster.
Starting out here
Gotcha.
with the Aether Master, pretty solid card.
Yeah,
Even without Arcane, it's definitely in this because you want to dig for cards a lot.
yeah, I like that a lot. Developing wings
Probably
and
out here
back.
starting
Yeah,
out with wings.
I like it. I mean, there's no reason to play it on this Mana Spring tile. I think I would trade in the Aether Master there in a heartbeat. Fuck, it's a Ferosa, too. Oh, no. Oh, there it goes, yeah. Gets jacked. I see it now.
Yeah, it's a jack up. It's a Wraithling on steroids, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a face. But I'm just like,
Yeah. What do you replace here? I think you.
not Reaper. Yeah, I like that. I was going to say
Yeah,
Ephemeral
I
Shroud.
didn't like the Reaper replace. I think this
Because,
turn you might just have to develop the Primus Fist, or maybe even just throw. You might have to develop Primus Fist, just take Tile and then throw on the Spec Blade.
yeah, I like that a lot. You're not getting full value out of the Primus Fist, but it this early on, it doesn't really matter as much. I mean,
That Wings could actually just go and take out the. Or actually, no, he could put on White Asp if he wants. I think White Asp is actually the better play.
replace. Move wings
Ooh.
down. White Asp still.
Yeah, that way your wing stays alive,
Yeah.
able to clear off something. Ooh, I guess not. I mean, your wing stays alive either way. Just would have took one less damage before.
No, he's using it just to block on here.
Yeah.
I mean,
And now if he does go down to that bottom tile, he has the spines right there.
yeah. Either way, here it's going to be looking to take some extra damage on.
He could move up BBS Wraithling Fury. I think is going to be the play here.
Mm,
I'm actually surprised he moved that way instead of the other way, though. Maybe playing around like Infiltrate, like right in case he has like Snow Chaser.
yeah.
Because I think he saw it quite a bit last game.
Yeah. Snow Chaser's a really solid card. I really like the idea of kind of like even if you're not running a lot of Vespers, just to mix that in. So even if you have like if you run Cryogenesis, you have a potential value out of that. So it's like
I'm actually surprised he got rid of the Reaper. Um, we are going to see the trade here. He's only going to take 1 damage, which isn't bad.
yeah. And then BBS hopefully doesn't take tile here. Oh no.
That's not bad. At least, Faye's not getting it.
I mean, Faye wasn't gonna be able to get it. I think it would just been potentially nicer to have this one be able to move forward and get on the crackback.
you could potentially have 6 mana here. Do you just go and try to develop the Deletas and BBS?
I think Diotas even Chrome Colding maybe. Take care of a five
Oh
five.
yeah. Do you want to waste that Chrome Cold on just a 5/5 though?
What else are you gonna really? I mean, Reaper is one thing to consider, but
Vorpal Reaver, even Ruby Rifter.
wow. All right, I'm just gonna hold on to it. It's not a threat right now, so it doesn't really require it. Just take care of the
Yeah, it
artifact.
doesn't require an answer this turn.
But Shadow Dancer coming out will be
You could
quite
Shadow
good.
Dancer and just Shadow Dancer. No, why doesn't he go down, smack the 2/1, and then Dancing Blades off the Deletas?
He's gonna kill off this. He deals with the white ass this way.
Yeah, I guess so.
And now, I mean, if he wants to, he can then trade in the deal toss into the 5/2. I think what we're gonna see though is Chrome Cold before that.
Chrome Cold in no Albius in the Chrome Cold would be actually really nice, and he's not going to do that.
Okay, Flash Freeze into Frostburn?
Oh, you know what? He's probably saving the Chrome Cold for the in the back.
Really? Taking 5 damage to face. Or 6, excuse me. No.
Yeah, I think you forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you effed up.
That one mistake could cost him the game, though. Potentially.
Yeah.
Primus Shieldmaster.
A little bit of extra damage, but you know, return the favor of damage to face here pretty quickly.
We're probably going to see a whip come out.
Yeah, whip come out, move away, let the Wraithling take care of the 5/1. Put baby in a corner.
Yeah, move backwards. Move backwards, have the 1/1 trade into the 5/1 in Wraithling Swarm BBS. Doesn't move back very far.
I wouldn't Wraithling Swarm. I think BBS is gonna be. I think you're. I guess if he's looking to go wide here, and this is gonna make Frostburn look extra tasty.
You gotta think though that people aren't playing around. People aren't gonna play around a ton of removal. Not in this kind of format. They're gonna the turns that they can go big, they're gonna go big.
Isn't Bry Guy running Blistering Scorn? Oh no, that was Helican.
Yeah, that we saw that one Blistering Scorn go huge like all 3 games.
Yeah, he got value every time. It's like
game.
I think you
just save it for replace.
Rip board. Goodbye. And then just move your Tombstone forward and BBS. Nice. Hearthstone during his own taunt, or provoke minion, and now you got 2 provokes to deal with. Deal with some more damage on face as well. I like it. Sarlacc into Dancing Blades?
Yeah, Dancing Blades would be able to take. No, that's not enough mana. He's only on 7.
Oh, I thought he was on 8. My bad.
Ruby Rifter lets him draw cards though.
Yeah.
Which is what he's probably looking at, and develop a decent sized minion on board. A 6/6 wouldn't be bad. Sphere of Darkness isn't the worst. Card draw's okay. What do you do here as Bry Guy? You really don't have that many plays. I mean,
I think he's gonna develop Shiro, like healing mist, like just drop his hand maybe.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Shiro too, right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Shiro bumps up both of those provokes.
Yeah, and does not care. Just I actually think he might even heal his. Oh, he's not gonna heal. I thought he might even heal the shield master there.
Ooh.
That's gonna deal with that really well.
Yeah, but look at him, man. He's already down to 7. And he gets this Circulus? Oh, man.
Yeah, easy plays.
Actually, he doesn't need to play Breath. He can Sphere under the 4-1. His 8-6 takes out the wall. Oh, no.
Breath here is so much better.
Yeah, no. Breath is fine. Because that way he's able to take out everything this turn.
Yeah. Yep, kills off the Shiro. Could even
Kills off the Hearth Sister.
I also went Tiger here. I would
No, I mean, he doesn't have a reason not to Tiger. Oh, but his Tiger, he's trying to get away.
Yeah, I think BBS would have been kind of better. Just like drop it there and then run away. Because Tiger, I mean, he's kind of giving up reach a lot.
We're gonna see a Dancing Blades come out to deal with that.
I can't reach it.
No.
I can't reach it.
No.
I can't reach it at all. Bright Guy waiting to drop it till he can get value off of it.
Now it can. Healing Mystic into Dancing Blades.
Let's see, healing himself back up to 7. Oh no. Yeah, I really like the addition of Ruby Rifter. That's gonna look like a really strong card.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I actually used to run that even in standard. I liked it a lot. Ooh, Grandmaster could slow him down, and at this point, he's just trying to slow him down until he can just BBS him to death.
Yeah, BBS Embla. BBS first.
He's gonna get 4 walls here.
I think that might be a little bit of a misplay.
Wow, all 3 threes besides 1 provoke, which he's actually able to take care of pretty well.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a kid, just Necrotic Sphere.
Yeah, it's.
I don't even think you need a Necrotic Sphere though, dude.
Move your
Because
Rifter.
you want to get more threats on board. I think you want to play the Vorpal Reaver instead. You take out the provoke. You take out the provoke with your 1/1. You move your Tiger backwards. Take out the 3/3. Beat right that one and just move up.
He's smorking. He's going for the smork.
I think he needs to develop another minion this turn instead of playing the Necrotic Sphere.
It's too late at this point. No, the provoke. It's provoked.
It's not over yet. He could move his Dancing Blades back and kill off the 1/3/3 and just move up. Nope.
Yeah.
At
this point, it's like he's pretty much going in on the one play.
Ooh, both of those are gonna get BBS.
Rip. I'm trying to think here. It's like, does Bright Guy...
Whoop, Grimes, hello.
Oh no! The illusion comes back.
Well, he's gonna have a 2/3 illusion with Albeast.
Yeah.
All he can do is move into that corner, but he still gets away from Ruby Rifter, and then that still puts Sun on a clock. Like I said, I think he should have developed a Vorpal Reaver last turn. I mean, but he would have had walls that would have been left near him. I kind of understand.
Why? I am very confused. I guess it will die this turn to the Owl Beast. I get this way.
Wow, getting rid of the Vorpal Reaver. Getting rid of the Grimes.
Oh
Not
no, no,
Grimes.
no, 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 no! He's got Ferosa though.
Yeah, but his Wraithlings are too far back to do anything by the time the game's gonna end.
It gives him flying, doesn't it? No, no, 1/1.
No.
So, no, what the hell that gives it? Something gives him flying, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point though.
He needs to play Vorpal Reaver in his face. And
Yeah.
just go face for 12 next turn. Or try to.
Good Vorpal Reaver, Ferosa, and BBS still. They use that same death sound for a lot of cards.
No, play the Vorpal Reaver so it doesn't get Dancing Blades. Felicitas.
Yeah, Reaper here is also good.
Playing around Dancing Blades.
Yeah.
He's playing around Dancing Blades.
I'll move all the Wraithlings.
Not bad, man.
Oh,
Pandora.
that's not gonna do it.
I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sun taking game number 1. Well played, sir.
If he didn't have that Dancing Blades, it wouldn't have been game. Or, like, if he didn't play around it, it would have been game. Interesting game 1.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. A little bit of a misplay there. I think it could have potentially turned out a lot different if he'd BBS before the Embla.
Yeah.
Another provoke wall would have been just a lot huge. It would have been pretty huge there. That it would have changed the way that the Ruby would have attacked for sure. Would have potentially given him an extra turn there, and like, I mean, as Faye, I mean, every turn really matters there. Every turn at that point is just an extra 2 damage to face. But looks like they are immediately jumping into game number 2, so we don't have a whole lot of time to adjust as we see turn number 1.
Sarlacc. Alrighty.
Yeah. I mean, I think you.
Ferosa too.
I think you sacrificial packed it right away. Get value out of it. It just comes back. Takes another mana tile.
Takes the tile.
That's
What if
actually
it took the bottom one instead.
exactly. It's actually kind of like lackluster there. Do you Chrome Cold it? Just get rid of it.
I think so. I think it's worth it. Oh no, well no, Shield Master's better here.
Yeah,
for sure.
I like this too. It's 1 damage right now. It doesn't really. You could potentially get more value out of the Chrome Cold a lot later. Yeah, you gotta replace something here. Vorpal Reaver for 4 all day. All day.
Yeah, I'll take that for 4. But I mean, if he doesn't really have any answers for this Shield Master currently.
Oh my gosh. These
So
are like
Sarlacc spawns.
This is like my kind of luck when it comes to Sarlacc. Of like it always gets like I always get put in such disadvantageous positions.
Those are my type of Sarlaccs.
I kind of like placing it up above. Yeah, the Shield Master will have to move up, but I mean, you want it close to, close to Faye, because you'll hit the Shield Master with the first hit, and then could chase after Faye with the second move. But
He has that Nether summoning too.
yeah, that'll be nuts.
I think we're gonna see a Chromatic Cold here on top of that Vorpal Reaver.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Then he just trades the Cryptographer and the Primus, or you just take 6. But do you really want to take 6?
I mean, if he kills it here, I think we're gonna easily see. It's gonna be another Vorpal Reaver and Sarlacc coming out. The guaranteed. No. Cryptographer, if it's gonna die, so it might. Is it friendly minions or is it all minions?
All. It's all.
Yeah.
He's going to opt to take 6.
I like it.
I think this is super easy.
Yeah.
Summoning.
Yeah, you get that cryptographer.
It would have been nice that Prime Shieldmaster died too, huh? I hope he does it. I hope he does it.
There's
I
like,
think it's worth it.
what else do you do? Like, deal toss into BBS? I think you'd rather have your Vorpal.
He's thinking about it. I think the Vorpal Reaver is better coming back.
Yeah, a
It's hard
5-mana.
for him to deal with, and you get a 2/2.
It's a 5-mana Vorpal Reaver.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it.
No. Why?
Why?
Why must you play with my heart?
No, just do it. Do it. Do it. Do another summoning.
Oh, and why? He just threw it away. He's just like, no. I want full mana Vorpal Reavers.
You know, he doesn't get another one. He only has one in the deck.
I know. I know.
Like, why would you play Dealotoss into BBS over playing a Vorpal Reaver and a Cryptographer? I don't understand that play.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, he gets more minions on board this way, but I don't think it's still worth it.
I mean, overall, he would have generated more minions because he would have had another. He already wasted 1 Chromatic Holding. You know that's all he has. So your second Vorpal Reaver would have got you 6 minions.
I like this. Takes care of the Ferosa. And he's still able to develop the Azure Herald and the Snow Chaser back on board.
Yeah, healing up a little bit. Snow Chaser being annoying like always.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, it's like if you put that there, I think you put the Snow Chaser like right here, yeah. Keep it out of range of the Starlack so you get more value out of it.
You might as well toss your Nether Summoning away now.
I was gonna say, yeah,
I don't know what he's what big play is he possibly keeping it for?
I was gonna say when the Dealotoss dies. But it doesn't get you as much value out of this.
I'm so mad he didn't play that. If that was me, I would have slammed that thing down so fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to go with that. I think you toss it back now. Yeah, like Whip you want to hold on to, I think.
I don't know what to do.
If you whip, you put it in range of the Sarlacc. Like, whip it like here. Yeah, somewhere like where the Sarlacc can hit, so you can cash in, so you can keep getting value out of your free minion, basically. And he's gonna toss back the Nether Summoning. Wow.
Ooh, good spot for Sarlacc. Alrighty. There's the end game.
Yeah, it's coming into view now.
We see an aspect of the mountains.
I like that. I mean, but then you gotta deal with a 5. Like, then you gotta deal with 5/5. If you
it's not worth it.
If you move your Azure Herald forward, you turn that into a 5/5. But then you gotta deal with the Tombstone.
I think at this point you can drop the Snow Chaser. I think it was right in replacing it because now Sun is going to get to the other side of the map. Yeah.
Nice. No other Arcanist for it to combo with, but he's on 6 mana. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of Azure Herald moving forward, or even turning your Prime Shieldmaster into one.
I like Herald hitting it instead. Keep your Shieldmaster up an extra turn.
I mean, because it's a 3/1 at this point, but Blazing Spines does some nice work here.
Heart Sister with the 3/1 is alright, or you could do that. I was gonna say if he heart sister it. Oh no, this works fine too. It doesn't matter.
Yep. Take care of the deal toss. I like this a lot. We can look to turn one of the walls into the seismic elemental after the fact. Dark Nemesis
Ooh,
coming
Dark
into hand.
Nemesis. You gotta think if your opponent doesn't have removal, that's hard for them to deal with. That's constant ping at.
Yeah.
Don't.
No,
Don't.
he doesn't have anything else.
No.
I
What?
mean, wait. So here you go. He gets a Prior Shield Master and the deal toss back. That's actually not that bad.
No, no, not bad at all. Still think earlier Vorpal Reaver was better play, but
Yeah, but there's only so much you can do.
yeah. Now Prior Shield Master isn't in that bad of a spot either, able to take out both of the. You can't attack the wall, you're provoked. You can't attack that, you're provoked.
No, it's not his Shield Master.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
It's
The
both,
deal,
both taunts
yeah.
are his. But yeah, I think you aspect of mountains here.
What do you aspect though?
The 3/3 wall.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But you're going to be giving him another 0-10.
Yeah, but it's a 0/10 as opposed to a 5/3.
Yeah, I guess. I think he's thinking about it.
Yeah, Albie's getting tossed back. It's not that bad, but I don't think it changes the play that much here now. I mean, there's some thought to Dark Nemesis in a corner or something like that, but
No, I don't think it's worth it. I think Aspect of the Mountains is the better play. I mean, no, because Aspect doesn't even kill off the Shield Master.
puts it to 1 and lets it get killed after the fact.
I think Dark Nemesis is actually the play. No, Dark Nemesis develops a threat on board. A pretty big threat at that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this here. He doesn't
You
have
gotta
a way to
think-
deal with it.
You're looking at Sun's hand,
But-
and you're like, well, he's only got 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think here now. So he's got Spec Rev in hand. Can he? He can't kill this turn. He's got 9.
Yeah, I
he's
think
gonna
Shadow
be
Dancer.
s-
Shadow
Shadow-
Dancer is nice here. He
Yeah.
needs the health. Spec Rev doesn't kill it.
Yeah, he'd put him close, but it's not enough yet.
Yeah. No, I think you save Spec Rev for a turn that you can kill it off.
Yeah. Anything else?
Shadow Dancer is fine here, man. Because he's got the 3/6 wall that he could attack. He could take out the 3/3 above him. Or he has a 3/6 Prime Shield Master that he can take out the 3/3 wall, sorry.
Yeah, and then if he wants to move down and take care of the 1/4 by himself.
Yeah, and then he could...
Now, if he does that though, then it puts him in it's gonna put him in close to the Dark Nemesis.
Which I think he's thinking of. He might actually just opt to take out the 3/1 instead.
Yeah.
Or you could take out the wall and just move backwards and play it safer and get away from the Dark Nemesis. Nice spots too.
Yeah.
Nice spawn spots.
It does put him in place for. Oh my God, these spawns.
These Sarlacc spawns, man.
Oh Jesus. Attack, move forward, aspect of
I
mountain.
think we might see an aspect here.
Yeah,
Right on that Wraithling.
yeah. I was gonna say you.
Or right on the Primus Shield Master, actually. If he does it with the Primus Shield Master, he's able to clear off the Shadow Dancer.
Yeah.
You can't get too low because he has to be afraid of Spec Rev, but I mean, in this,
Yeah, I think that has to be it.
that has to be the answer.
Because if he did it the other way, if he
that it doesn't ping generals.
yeah, I was gonna say if it. I mean, if it did it the other way, he would have taken the damage from everything dying.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, he has to take out the Shadow Dancer.
He's debating on BBS or developing the cloaker. I think at this point BBS is gonna be more important, but
Yeah, I think he's looking to go face and just try to win the long run battle.
yeah,
Because I think he's taking damage next turn because of Dark Nemesis.
exactly. Takes care of the artifact, goes 3 to face.
How much does Dark Nemesis knock him down to?
4. Puts him down to 2.
Doesn't Dark Nemesis do 4?
It's 4 to face, then leaves him at so leave him at 2.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's actually really big. I think he might have this. Ooh, Death Watch, but it means nothing now. Move your tombstone forward and just be like, stop it. just stop it.
Doesn't matter if he moves Tombstone forward. I think he
Yep.
lost.
That's it. Nemesis puts the clock.
Dark Nemesis hit him with the 4 and then the
Extra
BBS
clock.
for the extra 2.
Yeah, put so much clock. Oh my gosh. So, Bry Guy tying it up. Chat's just got to the point of another summoning turn.
Yo,
Just
I felt
why?
that turn put me in such a bad place.
I
Like I just don't
triggered.
understand that line of play. I
Triggered.
just don't get it. I just don't. I don't understand.
But it's okay. We got game number 3. We have a chance for redemption.
All right, I'm actually glad the finals are going to game 3.
Me too. Oh man.
Sun Makata not with an opening hand here. Kind of sucks.
They both don't really have an opening play. Yep, that awkward point of just like, I guess I'm playing walls. I'm gonna refresh his hand here because it's still grayed out.
Yeah,
really
I was about to say,
quickly.
is it grayed out for you?
Yeah, it's playing. It's playing. It's just developing the walls here on some mana tiles. We'll jump right back in with them real quick. That's better. I like color. Pretty solid turn here. You know, there's no real development.
I'm actually surprised he's keeping all his late game in his hand and getting rid of his early stuff.
Oh god, that feels bad. But you know, take out one of these walls.
Soul Grimmer just... I don't know if that was worth it. I guess, because the only thing that can really hit you right now is the Hearth Sister.
Yeah,
I think we might see a Hailstone here. Hailstone's not that bad here. It's a good body.
Yeah, takes the mana tiles. And Frigid Corona, I like this. Cycles a card. Ooh. Excuse me. Breath coming out, dealing 2 damage to everything. It's gonna give him a lot of damage. Holy cow.
Yeah, not bad at all here, man. And that Soul Grimmer. Whew.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's at 1225 already. He's at 1225.
Oh god.
Fry Guy literally has to run now. to the
No,
back.
no, no. You Chrome Cold BBS, throw your Hailstone at it.
Yeah.
There's no way you let that Grimoire stay at that.
You know what's positive about that, though? He had to waste a Chrome Cold in this. Which, in this format, you don't want to waste the removal like that. But, you have to. And he's able to clear off the 4/4. Bry Guy doesn't have anything else to throw on board.
Yeah.
I mean, Sun is already down to 15, but now Sun can actually start developing a board here. I think BBS Cryptographer BBS is the best play, and the next turn follow it up with the Shadow Dam. Okay, never mind.
You're just like, and just no. I think he's now just like regrets. BBS into Fury is pretty good. You get 5/5 out of it.
Yeah, and I mean, lucky for you, they didn't land in your lane. Oh, he doesn't have BBS anyway, but.
Oh man, I honestly, Hailstoning here is actually not that bad. Yeah, Circulus, Hailstone the 5/5 back to the hand to kill it. And you get an illusion that lets you replace out of it. This is a lot of value.
Yeah, ton of value here for Bry Guy.
Where'd it go? Oh no, it's dead. Oh no. Oh wow, he's gonna develop it.
I mean, yeah, why not get another minion on board? His hand, I don't think he's really worried about replacing because he has that Dancing Blades and he knows he's probably gonna play it soon. Sunnier can't even Dancing Blades off the Circulus because of the positioning.
Oh wow, that aspect of the Drake, I love it.
Oh, he's gonna try to get lucky, and he doesn't. He doesn't get lucky.
Oh no.
He's trying to get lucky with his spawn.
Never am I ever lucky. Should have just gone with the guaranteed. Oh wait, no, it's 2 mana. Never mind. I'm thinking he's on 7.
Dark Transformation over Shroud.
Oh no. I was gonna say, yeah, it's like I don't like that play at all. I mean, you could shroud it, but
Braga can. What can Braga do? Oh
my god.
Braga can drop EMP. That's what he could do.
But
then you're dispelling your own Circulus.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea here of
Aspect of the Drake onto the 2/1 and killing off the Shadow Dancer.
Yeah, I would have done that before replacing them, but wait, no, you illusion first.
No. You were thinking what I was thinking. Play the illusion, then that. So I guess it doesn't matter because your Circulus would have died off next turn anyway.
Yeah, but still, there's no reason to like waste value on it.
Yeah, I guess.
It makes it like here. Yeah, you kill off a 1/2, but I think it's more valuable to like makes it like a bigger target, like potentially threatening other removal targets. Honestly, Spec Rev here I think is just way too much value. You could even move down, take off one of these 2/1s yourself. Kill off the 1/2 with face. Kill off the 3/3 with the 4/4.
DFC.
Spec Rev all day. Like there's.
Yeah. He's gonna Spec Rev that Circulus pretty quick.
Yeah. Leaves it with more health. It's completely fine.
I don't know why he didn't just Spec Rev one of the 2/1s and then. No, he doesn't want to take damage. You don't want to take damage. I get it. Yeah. I get it. Definitely against Faye. Any type of damage hurts. We could see an EMP here. If he does an EMP, he's going to be taking 4 damage to the face.
Yeah, but what do you follow it up with? If you EMP, then you still have the 6. I mean, I guess you could kind of like wall yourself off with it, like move back 2, move your minions up, and then EMP like up, or move this diagonally and put the EMP in the middle. I think that's a solid trade up. Honestly, I think you turn the is it only a friendly minion? Any minion into a 4/4. I think you turn the Spec Rev into a 4/4, but
no, he's gonna try to beat him down because he's gonna go for that Dark Nemesis win.
Oh man,
I don't think he's worried about taking damage. He's looking at lethal right now.
Yeah, I mean he's got him on the clock now. How do you deal with this? Even with the Wings of Paradise behind him, he's gonna have it. Is that the start of your turn? It's the end of your turn. No, it is the start of your turn.
No, okay, so Sun here has to play Dark Transformation on the 3/3. He has to move the Shadow Dancer down, take out the 4/2, and go face again with Spec Rev. That is, or you know what? You can even Primus Fist the Spec Rev to do more damage because you'll have enough mana. He has the Dark Transformation in the back. Has to. Or he could just dispel it so it doesn't have flying. He could do that as well.
I like the Dark Transformation more.
Well, if he Dark Transformations this turn, then he doesn't have the answer for Dark Nemesis. Not that he knows he has Dark Nemesis in hand, but just something to look at, I would say.
Yeah, Ephemeral Shroud coming out. Deal with it.
Yeah. Shroud you're playing safe. With Dark Transformation, you're holding on to better removal for bigger threats. Like I said, this turn he could actually follow up. Oh no, he got rid of the Primus Fist. I was gonna say he could follow up with Primus Fist.
What does he get out of this? Just the. Oh, he gets a Shadow Dancer back.
He gets a Shadow Dancer back to get more health. So smart. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about how it just gets you health, or how you can use another
no.
summoning on your turn. Always think about your opponent killing off the minions and then playing it. He's
Yeah.
getting so much value out of that spec rev, it's not even
Oh,
funny.
it's huge. If he BBS's now. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Take the extra damage. It's just like fine. I'm just gonna walk. Like I can't BBS you, but Dark Nemesis is just gonna ping your face. Is that it? Does it count? It destroys
Yeah,
the minion.
that's it. That's it.
Oh my god, what a way to clutch it out. Son of Makuta.
It's the Grass of Agony for the win.
Oh my
Wow, what a
god.
game, dude. That Nether summoning play, I wasn't even expecting. I didn't even put it in my mind.
Right? Oh my god, that was so well played. I'm
And
so
that's
happy
why
with
he has
it.
2 tournament championship ribbons and I have 0.
Unfortunately so. But yeah, so that means Son of Makuta is taking home the epic key. Bry Guy is taking home the rare. And then what? I feel bad. Halakin is taking
Whale
home third
Whispers.
place. Is taking home.
Yeah, Destroy had to drop.
Yeah,
From the
so
tournament.
Halakin's taking 2 common keys. Destroy taking home a common key, and the rest of our competitors are getting 3 3 core spirit orbs, for competing today. Very well done, though. Like,
Yeah,
I am
fun games.
exactly. I am so happy to see what like all these crazy combos coming out. This is exactly what this format's supposed to be bringing.
Yeah. May I add that all these games that we've casted are very long compared to normal games. I mean, we've only had 8 competitors today, but I
It's been
think
like
we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours.
exactly.
So
So yeah, no, it's been absolutely nuts. I'm so happy with like how things
yeah,
turned out. But yeah, no, we'll have to definitely kind of check in with the players, see what they liked, improvements that they would like to see. But no, to you viewers, if you have any thoughts or whatever, we'll probably be putting up a post mortem on Reddit to where you guys can voice your thoughts on that.
yeah,
But
definitely
I think we're definitely seeing Lilith and Faye kind of showing up as like as
the top 2.
yeah, but this is a small sample size. I'm really interested to see, what other people come up with. Um, and yeah, no, very happy with the way this turned out, man.
Yeah. You know, since this was only the first installment of this, I'm sure like me and you are definitely going to do more of these. We already have another one planned for June 24th. But I think we'll see more players get into this. I think next time we'll probably look at it some different times.
Yeah.
So next time when we do have 18 people, more people will be able to play. And then maybe we'll switch it up so people play different generals.
Um,
So
yeah, I mean, bringing 2 different decks. Um, I think it's interesting, but I think with the lack of consistency, I think it's something to also keep in mind at that point. Since it's not like if the game goes long enough, yes, you can still see the same kind of win cons, but I don't think we saw people really winning off the same
no,
strategy. I mean, it's just a matter of Faye being Faye.
I mean look at that end game there. Grass into Dark Transformation for the win.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh
yeah, exactly. I mean, we saw Grimes just completely destroy one game. It's just so many interesting plays. Like, yes, it's all coming from like the same style of deck, but I like it to the point where it's not like you're seeing like, cool. It's not just Arcanist Swarm. It's not just. I mean, even like Lilith here, they won a game off of Grandmaster in that
yeah,
3 game
yeah.
set. And so it's not even like the same out. It's just I'm really happy to see kind of these these moments of crazy comebacks.
Yeah, super fun.
Happy cat. Um,
I can hear the cat.
no, the kitten is happy. But yeah, no, I'm definitely excited about this. So you guys can expect a kind of like a follow up on Reddit. And like Claudio was saying, we'll be running another tournament for this on the 24th. And so, yeah, until next time, guys, thank you for casting with me, Colazo, and yeah, I think we'll be posting the VODs later on this weekend. Got to wait for the whole Twitch affiliate process to go through. Of I can't post stuff to YouTube until 24 hours after. But yeah, awesome.
All right, cool, man. Also, just one more thing in the chat, guys. I'm going to be posting the link to the Discord for any Highlander stuff, even if you guys want to practice against each other. I figured we just have a whole Discord for people who are interested in Highlander.
Excellent. All right, very cool, man. So thank you, everyone, and we will be back on Wednesday with the TCG Esports weekly number 19, and then later on the 24th for the second installment of the Highlander events. So
Yeah.
until Wednesday, take it easy, everyone.
See you guys.